Hello and welcome to Baatcheet with Cafemutual. Today we have here with us DP Singh, who is the joint CEO of SBI Mutual Fund. Hello, sir. Sir, I want to start by asking you that SBI Mutual Fund is the largest AMC in terms of ETF AUM. So, what are the plans to expand the assets in the index category as well?
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for asking this a very, very peculiar question because we are also struggling with this how to increase the bouquet. So today, when we look at the passive majorly is because of the ETF by the institutional investors, including EPFO, but the retail money is coming very less. But index funds are definitely finding some traction. We recently launched one or two very successful index fund. Like one was the equal weight index fund, and that got very good traction. And no index fund got good money, and we collected almost 1,000 crore in that. So now our plans are to have three or four more index funds, so that people have good kind of variety to be chosen from. And in this year itself, in this financial year, we'll be coming out with minimum four very high quality smart beta products on the index side.
Uh, my next question to you is that MFDs are doing so well in the active space. So, why should they look at the passives?
So they will look at the passives for the simple reason that because the investors also need some clarity. Active funds are there's always a fund manager bias, and people want to have a part of the money put in where the cost is less, and the there's a total clarity where they are putting in money, and there's a full transparency, and that makes investors to put in money. And from the distributor point of view, one thing is very clear against the general ticket size in the active fund, which is there. If say you are getting 2 lakh rupees application or 5 lakh rupees application, in passive funds generally the application size is bigger, so the percentage revenue remuneration for the distributor may be lesser, but in the absolute term, they will make good money. And moreover, it's evolving situation. Everybody has to understand that they cannot keep on getting the highest level of remuneration on all the funds. It will be mix and match of high remunerative products and low remunerative products. It's like any other shopkeeper. All the shopkeepers keep the high margin products and low margin because low margin products the turnover is very high. Absolute, they will make more money. Same is in case of index funds. Index fund will give you many more multiples of the active funds. So that will keep the remuneration of the distributors high. So eventually, people are understanding. People are getting into it. I think journey has just started, and this is going to be a very fantastic journey.
According to research done by Cafe Mutual, it is shown that 90% of the MFDs have their assets in the active category. So, how do you think that could be a business risk for them?
So there is no business. See, understand, in the last 2 years, the trail brokerage, which is a wonderful concept, their income has increased threefold or two and a half fold just by mark to market. If the business is giving me this much, then I have to invest my own business to multiply this. Even if somebody is, if I put a number also, if somebody is getting only 20 basis point in index fund or 25 basis point index fund, if it multiplies three times, after 3 years, it will be 75 basis point of the base amount. So people will look at these business opportunities, these business model over the period of time. Earlier, what was happening, the volumes were very low, and selling a low remunerative product was not making it economically viable. Since the volumes have increased a manifold and mark to market gains are there in the existing portfolio, this makes a much better sense to have a very good balanced mix of active and passive now.
And the retail participation in the passive side is very less. So, how do you think, as an industry, what steps can be taken to increase the retail share in the passive fold?
As I said, the retail participation is less, but it has started increasing. More and more number of people are buying it now. I gave you the example of our SBI Equal Weight Fund. There we got almost 100,000 new investors coming into this fund. So the whole industry is doing it. More and more products will come. And there are so many investors who have yet to start their journey in the mutual funds. And in the last 5 6 years, when there was a frenzy of one side movement in the people were putting direct equities and they were opening demat accounts, so on and so forth. But now gradually that thought process has started coming, that the passive funds or mutual funds are a much better and safer bet than getting into the market on your own without knowing about the company. I think journey has already started. You will go see very high percentage growth in years to come.
All right. Thank you so much for those rich insights.
Thank you say that when I proper.
It's our pleasure, sir. That was all from today's session. See you next time.